All right. Aha. Cool, cool. All right, let's see. All right. Boom, boom. Getting the stream going here. Hello. For anybody who is watching me currently, looks like we're going to be doing a stream here. And today, I don't know if, is that my computer? Yeah, it's just the computer noise. That's okay. This is just my talk. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing another song in the style of an artist. And I wonder if anybody has an inkling of who it might be. You know, it's a hard thing to guess who it could possibly be. Today we're going to be doing a song in the style of Sufjan Stevens. Now, as a little bit of back history on Mr. Stevens, Sufjan Stevens was born in Michigan, which is where I'm from, so I kind of feel a closer connection to his music, especially when his lyrics kind of revolve around the state or places within the state. It's great. It's like folk singer-songwriter type music. Some of his albums have had massive orchestration on them, and others are very bare bones and acoustic. Today I'm probably going to be tackling more of the acoustic stylings from albums like Seven Swans and Carrie & Lowell. For I do not own or know how to play a multitude of string and wind instruments, so I'm not going to be tackling anything from Michigan or Illinois or the Avalanche, which I still consider a great album, The Avalanche. It's basically B-sides from Illinois, but there's some really good songs on that record. So what I've chosen to do here today is to attempt to record a song of his in the way as well that he would kind of record a song. So reading up on the history of some of his albums, apparently dude recorded his Michigan album with two microphones mainly. He recorded them with a Shure SM57, which I have right here, and I'm going to be using this to do the vocals for today. And he also used an AKG C1000. Now, I do not own this microphone, so I have gone with kind of a comparable price-ranged microphone. So right down here, I have an MXL 990, which is about a $100 mic, probably just below, but it should achieve the same effect. So, let's see here. So I've got this going down here. You can kind of hear that. And I also have my guitar, which I'm going to be doing a guitar track with a direct in as well, just to see if, just in case I'm really not getting the tone just from the MXL mic, I have something extra to fall back on and maybe blend the two and get some good reverbs going on there as well. Listening, oh, hi Syncopate. Good to see you're jumping on all the way over in Seattle. I hope it's not raining and dreary there, as it is so often. Pretty much every time that I have been to Seattle, it's been one gorgeous day of like 80-degree weather and about 7 other days of rainy dreariness. But it's still good. I like the marketplace. I like going to the market when I'm there. It's great. I get these like red bean rice gluten balls from one of the shops, and it's like the best thing in the world. Anyway, good to see you. Good to see you jumping on. So, without further ado, I'm going to start setting up for the first take of guitar. So, what I'm thinking of doing is doing a song mainly kind of more in the style of Carrie and Lowell, kind of that whisper-spoken song with simple chords, finger-picked, and I'm going to double the guitar track. So I'm going to do one run through of the regular guitar. Oh, let me plug this guy in. All right. Cool. Let me just pull up my Logic here. I know I'm still in full screen mode, so you can't see Logic, but as soon as I start recording, I'm going to jump back over to Logic. Let me see here. So, it's a little bit harder to hear me because I'm now coming out of this mic down here. But let's just see how this guitar sounds, shall we? Now, the guitar sound that I'm really going for with this is kind of a lot of that kind of room noise. I've got my mic at a pretty high gain level, just below peaking, and hopefully I can get a little bit more of that room sound in the mix. What is Syncopate saying? No rain today. Glad I could make the stream. Good. That's good to hear. Here in Michigan, we've gotten so much rain that there's been a lot of flooding in the areas. So it looks like we've swapped a little bit, but it's not too bad today. I think it might rain tomorrow, though. You can kind of feel it. You can kind of feel it in the air. So I've gotten a basic plan for what I would like to record today. I've written a few lyrics. I've written a chord progression, just to kind of expedite the process. I learned in that first stream that having me just kind of writing it in real time comes with some issues. Like, what if it's just really not working and I just spent a half an hour recording and writing something that's not going to end up in the last thing. So I've done a little bit more of pre-production on this tune, but I'm still going to need help with the second verse lyrics. So when we get to that, you can post in the comments kind of topics that you think Sufjan might write about. Like, what are some key words or something that I might want to include in the second verse of this song? All the other lyrics that I've written are fairly innocuous at this point. So there's not a very big topic to the song other than kind of, life in general and the bigger questions and, kind of a melancholy state. So, which I feel is kind of present in a lot of Sufjan's songwriting. It definitely has a lot of imagery that relates to, either a depressed state of mind or kind of finding the light in the darkness, which he's very good at doing and has done it well on quite a few of his records. Bill Che says, "Hey, can you play Glycerine by Bush?" Oh man, that is a that's a pure 90s song right there. I don't think I'm gonna take a crack at it, but you know, I give credit to Bush. Give credit to Bush for writing that song. It's weird. It really doesn't make any sense, but you know, you throw it on from time to time. So thanks, Bill. Bill Che, I don't know who you are in real life. If I do know you, hey, what's going on? If I don't know you, hey, nice to meet you. All right. So let's get this started. You're going to see some streamception here for a second, so don't freak out. I'm just going to move myself down into the corner. Whoa, streamception! Streamception. Okay. So I'm down in the corner now, and we're going to head over to Logic. All right, so this is what I've got so far. I've got my two guitar tracks for the first take, and I've preset up my two guitar tracks for the second take. So let's give this a shot and see what we can do here. Hans Zimmer womps. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. In the second verse of this song, just like giant bass farts at like 100 hertz. You know, I thought about putting piano on this as well, like little twinkles, but that would mean that I would have to move all of my stuff upstairs, because I'm not going to do MIDI. I'm not going to do MIDI. Nah. I've got a little MIDI workstation, but, you know, maybe I'll do MIDI. Maybe. If I have another USB connector that I can... Well, actually, no, I'm out of spaces because I got my camera and my interface running, so I would have to try to hardwire the... Nah, I can make it work. We'll figure something out. I've got a couple of little keyboards here that I might be able to do as well, so... Let's see. All right, let me set up a tempo real quick. All right, that's going to be a little slow. I want it to be about... So let's see here. Let's try 150. All right, just a little bit faster. Let's go 155. Nope. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more than that. Next time, let's make a song out of the Inception horn stab. You know, that's not a bad idea. Definitely, I know my friend Sav from the band is a very big fan of Hans Zimmer's work, so you know, maybe she could add some insight eventually into one of these sessions. At some point, I would love to be doing a session where they could do some strings on it. So that's coming in the future, at some point. So let's see here. Let's go a little bit faster with this tempo. I'm thinking maybe 170 because I. Yeah, okay, that is a good tempo. I like that. Yeah, let's just try to get a take here. Sounds good to me. All right, am I in here? Okay, so I've turned off my main talk back for recording. So here we go. Got some hum in there, but it's a lo-fi Sufjan song, so shouldn't be the worst. Should not be the worst thing. I can EQ that out later. All right. All right, we got a first take going. Whew, nice. That was actually pretty good. So a decision that I made from listening to other Sufjan Stevens songs is that he doesn't exactly initiate the regular way of doing like a verse, chorus, verse type song. And I've found that at the end of a lot of his songs, or at least kind of the singer-songwriter-y song, he'll do he'll do a bridge to the out of the song. So he won't include like that last chorus that would make it feel like a square instead of a triangle. But those little turnarounds in between the verses and the choruses are super important. And that's kind of what the outro becomes, is those turnarounds. And the turnarounds are almost like the chorus because it's kind of the refrain. So even though the chorus is done twice and the lyrics are either the same or with the same melody, the real kind of hook of the song are those turnarounds and refrains. So that's kind of what's going to be happening in this song. Let's see, what do we got? Syncopate says, very nice playing, man. Excellent first take. With a sunglass smiley face. I applaud your sunglass smiley face. I like it. Thank you for saying that was a good take. That's actually one of the first times I've ever gotten through a whole... I thought I was going to mess up at the bridge, but I did not. And it's because I know that I've got your support behind me when I'm doing it. You know, that's what's in my head, is that I've got people that are supporting me here. Real quick, just going to check something. Just making sure. Okay, making sure everything's looking good. Okay, back to Pro Tools. Or not Pro Tools, I'm using Logic. Of course I'm using Logic. I don't know how to use Pro Tools. I'm not a pro. This is an amateur thing. This is amateur hour. I'm just playing guitar. Let's do that second take, all right? Let's take these off. Let's get this on. All right. So everything should be the same. I'm just going to be panning these tracks so that I'm sure this looks terrible on camera that I'm just kind of leaning down talking into this microphone, but I'm going to just make sure that these tracks are panned equally to either side, and I'm going to do 2 guitar takes pretty much of the same thing. That's getting annoying if I'm talking too much. So with a second guitar take, I'm pretty much going to try to play the same thing. A lot of the aesthetic of what Sufjan does is that he kind of doubles his guitar tracks and then pans them to either ear or mixes them in a way to where, just the little differences that you would get. Maybe I hit a different chord or a different note at the same time as I did on the first take. And so those little intricacies and little details kind of build the body of the song, which I really enjoy. And yes, this stream is powered by Hans Zimmer Brahms. Brahms? No, not like Brahms the dude, like Brahms. Is that his last name? I don't know. Hans Zimmer Brahms? Or are the Brahms like Brahm? I think that's what you're going for. Okay. Yeah, it's a renewable resource, actually. The government's looking into harnessing the power of the Brahms. Ugh. Horn Brahms. I'm probably getting it wrong. No, that's good. Brahm. I woke up not too long ago. Actually, no, I woke up like 4 hours ago. Anyway, that's still pretty late. I know. But if I don't have to do anything at 9 a.m., I don't. Okay, let's get a second guitar take down here and see what we're playing with. Okay. All right. Second guitar take down. Was pretty good. I botched like one chord, but that's kind of all right. That's kind of the thing that I'm going for. When I'm gonna be listening back to this, it's gonna be those little movements and little note differences that are gonna be crucial to getting the sound right on this. I feel like I'm getting a little bit too much low end on the guitar body, but that'll be okay because EQ is a wonderful thing, and it might also just be because I'm playing it and it's vibrating me, which that's one of the hardest things to kind of get around when you're doing a lot of this self-recording stuff, is when you're trying to get a good sound initially going in. It's if you're actually playing the instrument yourself, like especially when I'm doing drums. It's hard to figure out exactly how much I'm hearing just from my headphones or how much I'm hearing from it being played live in front of me. So EQ is my best friend, but I try my best to get my gains right initially, and I think I've done a fairly good job with it here for the guitar, but we will see what happens with that as we go on. So that's the guitar done. I'm gonna put this guy over here so he's not in harm's way. All right, let me take a look at what I'm looking like here. Okay, cool. Whoa, streamception for half a second. Okay, back to Logic. Wow. I wonder if... Yeah, it's probably because I've got some dimmers on in the basement right now. Yeah, that's one of the things that I found was hardest to overcome until I realized that like lamps are your best friend, really. It just makes a lot of noise that you really don't want, especially if you're miking an amp and you have dimmers around you. It's pretty terrible. So let's see what I can do with these vocals. Gonna really quickly grab this, if I can untangle it from the wires. Okay, so setting up my SM57 here. And a lot of people still do vocals on a 57 or a 58, which is not a bad thing. It's just you really need to know what you're doing with it. What's chat saying? What kind of Mac am I running on? OBS doesn't play nicely on the same computer that I run Logic on. I'm using a MacBook Pro. It's probably from like 2013. Yeah, that's what I'm running. I mean, I'm probably operating at my highest capacity, processing speed at the moment, because I've got it. I've got an interface coming into it and processing all the information with Logic, and then OBS is streaming out. And actually, I've got a question for you as well. I saw on your stream, Syndicate, last night. Also, anybody who wants to see some cool electronic producing, check out Syndicate's channel. Or, not Syndicate, Syncopate. Why do I keep thinking it's Syndicate? Because there's something else in my life that is Syndicate. So, Syncopate. Syncopate, spelled like sync, like sync licensing, like SYNC. Syncopate. Go check out his channel. He's from Seattle, and he's doing a bunch of cool streaming stuff in the evenings. Basically just making electronic type music with live vocals as well. I know he was working on getting his vocal chops up on the game. So he's doing a lot of that. So yeah, go check him out. We've been talking a little bit back and forth and helping each other out with different aspects. But the thing that I was going to ask you, Syncopate, is how you were able to get the chat to come up on your screen through OBS, because I'm not super... I think I looked at it once and wasn't sure what it was trying to ask me to do. But yeah, no problem, man. Always up with the plug. But yeah, I wasn't sure what to do to get my stream chat to be placed on the stream. And there's probably a different way that I would do it than how you have it set up, just because of how much stuff I'm showing on my screen. But, either throw it in chat or, text me later on one of our social media accounts and Help a brother out. Help a brother figure that out. All right, so I've got this SM57 here. It's not plugged in yet. Let me go ahead and do that. All right. Okay, so I should have, let's see here. Let me do a new track. Okay, so this is my voice here. Let me just adjust this a little bit so I've got some good gain on this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? Give me 1 sec. I'll DM you the links. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, regarding Stream.io and Streamlabs, both have overlay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I think I'm still getting some buzz. Let me just, I'm going to just run around the corner and turn off some of these overhead lights so that there's probably not going to be any buzz. Aha! That fixed the issue. And that was probably what was going on with the guitars. But don't worry, because it seemed like it was all pretty low frequency stuff that I was dealing with. All right. Cool. Let's see here. Gonna throw this down here. After everything, let's rename this track to be vocals main. All right. So there's a couple things that I want to do initially with this vocal take. So I've got my gain up pretty high. Oh, you know what? Let me grab a pop filter real quick. And if I can't find a pop filter, I'll just use like a windscreen. Found a pop filter. Oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, you filter that wind. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so I've got this going. Let's see how. Okay, that's so much better. All right, let me turn this gain up just a little bit. Okay, so my gain is pretty high. But again, this is a dynamic microphone, not a condenser, so I'm going to need to get a little more gain up there while recording with it. So let me do some EQing before I do this. Whoa, what just happened there? I do not know. Anyway, so let's see. If I boost the highs a little bit, like say somewhere over here. Yeah, so I've got this going, and I want to try to get, okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So that kind of high mid range stuff is going to need to be in there. Let's see what I've got here. I've got a little bit of that. Now, Sufjan's voice is a little bit MIDI, but he curtails it with compression and some good EQ. So let's see that. Oh, hey, Brian. Good to see you. Brian Rates, everybody, has logged on. Our merch person / interning tour manager / all-around good person, Brian. I appreciate Brian jumping in. What's going on, man? So let's see what I've got here. I'm gonna, again, because I'm a dork, I enjoy doing vocal impressions. So on this stream today, I'm going to be attempting to do a Sufjan-esque voice. No judgments. This is a judgment-free zone. Actually, no, it's not. If I sound terrible, just tell me. But, constructive criticism. Get the criticisms, don't just be mean. We don't need anybody to be mean today. So let's see here. So I've got this rocking, I've got this EQ going, maybe just a little bit more on the whisper. I wonder if I can get this gain. Nope, my gain is all the way up. That's insane. Man, maybe I should use that cloud lifter. Anyway, let's see what I can do with this. Oh yeah, those S's, that's where it's at. Okay, so I've got these whisper vocals. Let's go ahead and see what I can do. All right, let's turn those ones off. So now I just have this going, and let me see, can I get a little more gain on this? Can I just, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that is what I am looking for. Got a little bit of buzz, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's do this thing. Eyes are drawn on paper. See how quick they fly. Eyes are drawn to points of interest. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive. Okay, so first verse and chorus. Let me do a duplicate track here, and let me name this track Vocals Main 2. So that's meaning that it's the second. I'm going to be doubling the vocals here. That is a very common thing that Sufjan did on his last record, Carrie and Lowell, is that he pretty much doubled all of his vocals. Like, it's rare to hear, maybe on like John My Beloved is where he's kind of like just doing a single vocal take, which is very nice. But on songs like Eugene or No Shade in the Shadow of the Cross, pretty much all of his main vocals are doubled. So let's see what that is going to sound like. And also, I know I heard all of those kind of low hum frequencies going on in the acoustic guitars, so I'm going to have to try and deal with those in the mix. But it's also kind of okay, because Sufjan has never been one of those sparkling, clean production kind of people. Like, there's always kind of a little bit of grit to it, kind of a home recording quality to what he does. I know a lot of his last album was even recorded on his iPhone. So yeah, take it as it is. It's not going to be perfect, but let's do a double of those vocals and see what it's sounding like. Eyes are drawn on paper. See how quick they fly. Eyes are drawn to points of interest. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive. Cool. That's definitely sounding more Sufjan. So I have the bridge part written as well, but I'm gonna need some help on verse 2. So if anybody's got any suggestions based on the lyrics that you've heard so far, what you might want to hear lyrically in the second verse. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start writing and see what's going on. Oh, hey, Ben! Ben Kolk is here, everybody. Let's give a round of applause for Ben Kolk, that magnificent person with an amazing mane of long flowing locks. I'm jealous, Ben. I'm very jealous. I wish I could be in a Pantene commercial as well. But, curly head doesn't really suit the Pantene brand, if you know what I'm saying. So, let's see here. Getting on with the vocals. If I skip verse 2, I can do verse 2 after everything else. But let's just keep rocking these vocals and get the majority of it done. So okay, so here's the second chorus, so I'll get that. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Brian says that the song is already reminding him of Sufjan's single from the Call Me By Your Name soundtrack, which I did listen to those songs as I was doing some research for this stream. And yeah, recently he's just been on a kick of basically what came out in 2015 with Carrie and Lowell up until now. Other than that Planetarium album that he did, he really hasn't done much in the way of major orchestration in his songs since Illinois. Or I guess it's just Illinois. A lot of people will say the album is called Illinois, but it's not. If you look on the spine, it just says Illinois, like the state, and I adhere to that. I am also somebody who pronounces it as GIF, so fight me. The creator said GIF. I go with the source material. Okay, so let's see what's rocking here. Let's do these chorus vocals. What's Ben saying? Thank you, Ben, for agreeing with me. So you're saying that it's clipping a little bit on the stream when the track is playing. Let me just see if that's true. Let me see. Okay, 50. That's not too bad. I just checked the stream myself. Streamception again. All right, back to Logic. It's looking like it's loud, but that's a good thing for me. I when I uploaded the last stream, I noticed that everything was super quiet, so I've kind of upped the volume level of this stream a little bit. I'm not hearing it clipping on my end or on the stream that I'm streaming, so it might just be you, Ben. I don't know. If anybody else is having an issue with it, let me know. But yeah, you see, there was some parts where the master volume was going way high. Might help to drop that down a little bit for playback. Yeah, absolutely. Once I'm kind of done with the recording part, I will dip that playback down a little bit for the mixing. And we'll see where it can go from there. Because I'll be messing with a bunch of stuff, and I don't want anything to blow your ears out. But all right, let's get these second chorus vocals in there. But I feel alive. Nope. Okay. But do the second one. All right. Whoa. Did I not? Why is that one more than that one? What's the gain at that? Yeah. Nothing should be different between these two tracks. But for some reason, this one is much louder. That's interesting. Well, let's just do it anyway. But I feel alive. Oh, why is that happening? Edit, undo. Okay. Aha, that's why. Okay, here we go. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive. Alright, let me do that once more. I think I can do it just a little bit better. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive. Cool. Alright. Don't need this because I got that. Okay. Now let's do this bridge. I think I remember how this goes vocally. Let's just see. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Okay. A little doom and gloom for you on this Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, let's just hop in there and record that other one. All right. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Alright. Doing a quick save. Let's just see if I can get that first line a little bit better. Life is not worth the living. Nope. Let's try that again. Let me just listen to it. Life is not worth the living. Alright, it's just a little bit ahead. Okay. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Okay, that'll work. Or will it? Yeah, it'll work. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so I've got these vocals down. Now it's time for verse 2 to come to fruition. Again, if anybody has any suggestions, just throw them in there. Throw them in there. Like, what do you think Sufjan's thinking about? And I'll just start writing and see what happens. So, Haha. Yes. This is quite a conundrum. Okay. Sufjan. You know, I had a friend who used to pronounce it Sloofjan. And I was like, where... Like, I understand the weirdness of the name, but where are you getting the L? Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Alright, I've got 2 lines. I've got 2 lines at the moment. Because I'm trying to keep that lyrical thing. So in the first verse, I had the first line be start with eyes are drawn on paper, and then the last one was eyes are drawn to points of interest. So kind of keeping with that theme of keeping the first half of the first and last line the same, and then throwing something in the middle. So let's see. Alright, let's give this a shot. This could work. Again, I'm not going for perfection here. Nothing about this stream has ever warranted perfection. But, you know, let's see what we're playing with here. And then I'm going to add some vocals that are going to be top-notch Sufjan stuff. I can't wait for you to hear what I'm planning on doing. What is this? Stop this. Stop this right now. I don't need you. Okay, there we go. Alright, so second verse. Let's do this thing. So let's go to here. Let's record that. Alright. Down inside the basement, I changed back my mind. Down inside the memory lingers. All right. I like it. I think it's working. And let's just get the second one in there. Yeah, we're doing this, guys. We're pushing through. And it's only been an hour. It's only been 55 minutes since we started this stream. This is like a new record. It feels good. So let's do this second vocal. changed back my mind. Down inside the memory lingers. Alright, I like the end of that. Let's just redo that first line. It was a little pitchy. Down in Let's get that ear out. Down inside the basement. Ugh. Once more. Down inside the basement. And one more time. One more time. Yeah. Down inside the basement. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Down inside the basement, I changed back my mind. Down inside the memory lingers. I like how that S kind of just deteriorated on that one take. That is wonderful. Okay, so I've got the whole main vocals down. So now it's time for a little bit of backing vocals. And to achieve this, there's going to be a lot of reverb, boys and girls. Going to be a lot of reverb, folks. Lots of reverb. So let's just duplicate this track because I kind of like the EQ that I'm working with currently, and let's do backing vocals 1, and let's do backing vocals 2. Now I might need a lot of these. Yeah, actually, let me make 4 tracks real quick. Okay. Backing vocals 1, 2, and backing vocals 2, 2. Because I'll probably double what I want to do here. So, let's just see if let's just see what I can do here. So I'm going to start after this first chorus. And let me find a good... Let's see, what reverb do I have currently going? Do I have any? No, I do not. Huh. Let me just try something real quick. And let's do a... Ben says reverb. And yes, you'd be right. Classic vocal. If I do a classic vocal here, then it gives me a bus. Yeah, because I can't remember. So it's a large plate that I'm working with currently. Just throw this down at the bottom. Okay, so my backing vocal 1. Let's see if that plate is going to work for me. If I go bus 1. Check. Okay. I'm okay to drive. Yeah, you like that? Let's do it again. Oh, and I need to make sure that I've got everybody on this bus. And you might be asking me, Michael, why aren't you just creating a group so they all have the same reverb? Well, my answer to you would be that with the backing vocals, because some are going to be in a higher register and some are kind of in the lower register, I might want a little bit of different reverb affectations on them. Slight, but enough to where I'd like to do them manually instead of kind of all put them in the same room. But let's see, what do I have this one on? 0.05. So I'll probably want to keep these at the same thing. Okay, so let me do this one now. Ask me if I'm okay to drive. Nope, messed it up. Ask me if I'm okay to drive. Now let's get these guys rocking. So I'm going to start this a little bit less. So let's go -7, and let's go -7 on this guy as well. Okay. Ask me if I'm okay to drive. Alright. Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing here. Ask me if I'm okay to drive. Let's see how that sounds. I'm probably gonna have to EQ a little bit here in a little bit. I'm okay to drive. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's your thoughts? What you thinking? What you thinking? What you thinking? Oh no, I don't need to do that. 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 No, no. Quit, please. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Back to this. Okay. All right. Back to the chat. Okay. All right. Let me listen to that one more time and just make sure. Ask me if I'm okay to drive. I want them to be there, but I don't want them to be too loud. Oh, that's right. Can I, Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna have to stay on here. Okay, let's see what that movement did. To drive. Down inside. All right, let's make those a little bit less. To drive. All right, I like that. I do enjoy that. So let's keep on going here, shall we? Ask me if I'm okay to try. Oh, I peaked. Look at that. Ask me if I'm okay to try. All right. Another one. Ask me if I'm okay to try. Yeah, it'll work. Or will it? When you ask me if I'm okay to try. Let's see if I can stack another one on this. Ask me if I'm okay to try. Syndicate. Syncopate. This is my life, trust me. Syncopate, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I appreciate the kappas. Yeah, I'll have to catch up with you on the next stream and figure out how to do that chat stuff. So I will see you later. Have a good day at work. I know it's probably like 1 o'clock over in Seattle. But yeah, great to see you. I'll catch your next stream whenever that might be. So let me know. And I do get the email notifications, so I'm watching. Yeah, and I'm sorry that I keep saying syndicate. For some reason, that's just what my brain is going to. But I know it's syncopate. I know. I'm looking at it. It's right here. It says syncopate. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. So I will see you later, sir. And you'll get to see the final product, and I'll link you all the stuff. Okay, so let's see. Should I carry over those vocals into the bridge? Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a cymbal roll today, or something like that, because it's kind of. Life is. like there's a little bit of a gap. Oh, I can just do a reverb move on that. Sweet. Sounds good, man. Looking forward to hearing the final. Yeah, so am I. I cannot wait to start mixing this later. And I'll tell you what, in between me mixing this, I'm currently trying to, purchase a house, a little condo, and to do so, I have to take this little online lesson thing about homeowning. It's fine. I thought I was done with school. Apparently not. I got to do this online stuff today, but I'll be mixing in between that, and I think I should have this final product up by tonight, if not at the latest tomorrow morning. And then also I'm going to be putting this up on YouTube. As soon as that all processes and goes through, I'll throw a link up for that as well. If you're currently watching on YouTube in the future, welcome. We love our new robot overlords. All right, so I'm going to do a reverb move on that, and I don't know, can I do a group and do all of that kind of stuff? I don't even know. I'll figure it out. It might only be 1 or 2 tracks just to kind of carry it over, so we'll see what happens with that, but that'll be good. Let me turn this back on, and let's do the outro. Nope. Yeah, let's go here. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Dang clippin'. Yeah. All right, let's get some more. I might need the click for this real quick, hold on. A little different. Yeah, thanks, Ben. I'm going to make sure that metronome thing is just in the song as like a little Easter egg, No, I guarantee you that you'll be able to hear it at some point because that guitar track was very gained up, and you can probably hear it through the headphones. So, little Easter egg there for you, Ben. Little one for you. Well, just a little one for you there, yeah. Yep. All right, that vocal take was okay. I'm going to leave it for now and see if I need to come back and fill in any holes. But let's do the uppers as well. Now, would Sufjan want to clip? Would he want to clip? I don't know the answer to this question, but I don't think it's yes. Okay, let's do this again. So I realize I'm going very Fleet Foxes right now. Uh, that's like the other when I start doing like very reverbed out oohs, it it always strays towards a Fleet Foxes type thing. And I just can't help that. So I'm gonna try to redo this and oh god, I looked directly at a light and now I can't see the computer screen. Undo that. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, I like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep that for now. Um, and let's get that last one in there. Hello, Psychello? Psychello or Psychello? I can't tell. Let me know how to pronounce that. You do feedback, dude? Do I do feedback? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I'm up on Instagram and Facebook and everything. Picello. Okay, I like that. Picello. That's good. Yeah, I totally could do feedback if that's a thing you're interested in. You can message me. Check out my website. I've got contact information there. Yeah, yeah, I'd be down. I've got some time. Absolutely. Let me know. I'd love to hear anything anyone has to send. And Ben, if you're still watching, um, I want to hear your new stuff too, because apparently you've been working on stuff, possibly. Um, yeah. So let me here, Picello. Let me just copy this, so I can look at that after the stream. I'm just gonna make a little note here. Um, I'll put it in my everything to-do list. Okay. Picello on Twitch. All right, cool. I've got that up, and of course, Ben, of course you're always watching. I know you are. Heck yeah, Picello. I'll take a look at that after the stream, and listen to it while I'm doing that freaking home consultant class or whatever it is. Look, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I know what I like, but mostly let me know what you're really interested in knowing, or what you would like feedback on specifically, because that could give me more of an ear for what to listen for. But yeah, absolutely. I'm getting a call from somebody. I'm going to answer it. Hello? Hey, what's going on? You are live on the stream right now. My Treeskin stream. I'm currently doing it in the basement. So this is Sean. Everybody say hi to Sean. I assume that everybody just said hi. Um, so yeah, but what are you calling for? Oh, sweet. Yes, I do. And let me call you after I'm done with the stream, which it probably won't be too much longer. But yeah, I was hoping to get outside today. That could, yeah, maybe a little bit later. Yeah. Let me text you. Let me text you. I'll figure that out. But yeah, I can definitely go. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can make that happen. What are you thinking, Cass Benton? Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just finishing up some vocal stuff for this stream, and then once that's done, I will let you know. All right, I'll see you later, bud. Bye bye. That was my friend Sean. Everybody. He's seeing if I want to get some exercise after I do the stream, which would be good because I'm sitting on my butt for like the last hour and a half. So yeah, let's see. Let me get this last vocal in here, and then I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of mixing, and and then be on our way. I can mix more tonight, and I'll get that up tonight. But let me get this last kind of vocal take in here because I want it to be very kind of ethereal and moving around. So let me see what I can do with this. Oh, so bad. Okay. Let's undo that recording. All right. Can everyone still see me? I'm still up? Yeah, of course I am. Look at that. Hey, Streamception! Hashtag Streamception. Throw a cap in the chat for Streamception. Okay. And Ben, what does Ben say? He says he's halfway through the first mix of the second Holoborn album, and I'll show it to you on tour next week. Sweet, I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, hashtag Streamception. It's what it is. Sweet, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been up to with the Holoborn thing. I loved that tape that you gave me a little while back. And I did actually play it off of my tape machine, so it got the full treatment. So don't you worry about that. Okay. Gosh, I'm just peeking. I'm just peeking so much. I'm peeking a lot. Did that peak too much? Let's take a listen. All right, let me get that. Let me get a second chance at that other one. Oh, that's the wrong track. That's the wrong track. That's the wrong track. I don't need that track. Or no, is that the right track? Oh yeah, that's the right track. I'm just stupid. Okay. Let's see if I can get that. Let's see if that sounded okay. Okay. I like the way that the vocals kind of sound on the end. I'm going to do a little EQing, make them a little bit more concise. Now, let me see if there's anything else that I should be putting on this track. If I had one of those awesome synths that had like the flute style, thing on it, then I would absolutely throw some of that on it. But let's see what I got here. All right, I need a little... If you don't know, I have a toolbox over here with a bunch of different things in it, like adapters and whatnot. So that's when I reach over into the corner of no return. That's what I'm doing. Huh. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? Huh. I guess I don't... Wait. I can't seem to find my adapter. Let me see. Let me just take a look. This is the issue with having just a bunch of random crap everywhere. No, it's not over here. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna go look and see if I can find this thing. I cannot find that thing. Dang it, I cannot find that thing. I cannot find the thing. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. So, I am going to do some guitar. A little bit more guitar. So let's see here. If I'm just going to do the DI. Acoustic mic one. Okay, I forgot to rename this to... acoustic mic 2. There we go. Okay. So I want the acoustic DI from the second, so I'm gonna duplicate this track and bring it down here so I know what it's with, and rename it guitar frills. All right, so I'm doing all that. Okay, so I'm going to set that back up, so that's going to be input 5. Yep. Okay. So this is mainly... Big thank you to Takamine Guitars for being part of our musical family as well. Shout out to David Vincent, who has helped everybody out immensely in our group with some awesome Takamine guitars for the road as well. This is a great thing. And So I'm just going through the DI, and the DI is very awesome. You've got a really good preamp in here, kind of, sort of. And we're just going to be doing some guitar, like I'm going to put some big reverbs on this, so it's kind of like a little accent kind of things that we'll be doing here. Let me just check everything here. Okay, so just kind of going to be doing little accent work and hoping that it goes over nice and well. So let me see here. Can I make bus 2? Make that stereo. Let's get a reverb. Let's do Space Designer. And let's get this up. Alright, I'm liking that. So let's see. Using a pick. Gonna need a lot more reverb on this for sure. Let's see if I can keep it within the same family. Alright, let's see what this just sounds like through the direct box. Okay, I'm liking that so far. I'm gonna play around with reverbs a little bit more when that comes in. But let me get. It's really just gonna be to supplement the backing vocals. So let's see here. Let's try this. I'm okay to drive. Okay, that wasn't bad. Let me redo that because I hit a bad note in there. But I'm liking that, and when I really reverb that half to death, it's gonna just sound gorgeous and expansive, and I'm really enjoying that. If you feel like there's anything else I could add to this song, throw it in chat. I'd like to know what your thoughts are. I'm okay to drive. Inside the... All right. Oh, shoot, I recorded that on this. Hold on. Undo. Undo. Back to this. I'm okay to drive. All right, let's do the other one. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Ask me if I'm okay to drive. Life is not worth. Hi, Dad. My dad says less cowbell. How about a round of applause for Mr. Dawes and that joke? Hey, Dad. SNL from the 1990s called and they want your joke. But actually, was that? No, that was probably like 2002. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. It checks out. It checks out. That was just that Jimmy Fallon was there, right? And he wasn't there until like what? Like 2001? He wasn't there in the 90s, was he? I'm going to have to look up on my history on that. But let's see if I can get some little stuff going on here with that bridge. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Cool. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. All right, cool. So that was through that. All right, I think that's good, but I'm gonna do another guitar track just so in that last thing I can have all of those little like, because that sounded really nice. Also, Ben Kolk, thank you for the information. The More Cowbell skit aired on April 8th, 2000. So yeah, it was in this millennia. You know, I was right. And Ben, you're my Google for right now since I really can't just like Google. Like, when did Fallon actually join the cast? Was it in the 90s? Was it like 98 or 99? That seems too early for me, but he was definitely there for that in 2000. So maybe that was his first season. I'm not sure. I don't think it would have been, but yeah, let me know because I'm interested. And I think everybody else is interested, right? Everyone, yes, everyone's nodding their head. So Ben, get right on that. Yeah, let me just do another track of this real quick. All right, let's do this.
worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be.
Cool. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. Let me just put. Okay, no, I did get that on the first one, right? Yeah. Okay, I got the little guitar stuff on there. Yeah, I think that's really all that I want on this. I would do piano, but it would be very hard to do right now on the stream. But let me take a look at this mixing a little bit and see what's up with that. Because I can do a little bit here, and then I'll sign off and do most of it on my own. And in fact, maybe even later, if I'm just mixing, I might jump back on and stream for a little bit more for the mixing process. So watch for that if you so desire, because I might end up coming back on. It might just be me sitting doing this, but that's okay. We can talk. We can converse. We can do some cool things. So let's take a look at this mix now, shall we? Ben would be super down for the mixing stream. Oh, I know you would, Ben. You'd be super down for it. Let me get back to my main microphone, and I don't have to use this SM57 anymore. We're done with that. All right, I'm back. I am back. So let's see what do we have here. Let's just hear the song from the beginning. Let's see what I can do here. I don't like that low end at the beginning, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to isolate this, and I'm going to do some EQ on these acoustic mics. So it seems why is this happening? Why is this happening? Okay, so oh, here we go. Okay, I'm dumb. Let's see here. If I just have this stuff. All right. Let's copy this. All of these. Let's see what it sounds like. All right, there it was. Okay. Oh, well, okay, so Jimmy Fallon was on SNL from 1998 to 2004. Wow, man, I didn't realize it was that early and that it ended that early, too. I thought he was on there at least until, like, '06. Okay, well, that's interesting. There's your celebrity news of the day. All right, let's see how this sounds now that I've gotten out some of those weird low frequencies.
Eyes are drawn on paper.
All right. Just dealing with the guitars for a second here, and let me turn down these main vocals just a little bit because they're a little hot. They're a little hot, I'll admit, but I'm going to be working on them with compression.
Eyes are drawn on paper. See how quick they fly. Eyes are drawn to points of interest.
Okay, so the guitars are starting to sound good. Let me see if I can get them a little bit more high-endy, because before I do the compression, I want to do some EQing. And what Sufjan has kind of done in a lot of his other songs is, like, the guitar sounds, there's just a lot of extra room noise, not to the point where it's, like, overly annoying. And also, I can't really play any songs as an example on stream, because I am going to be putting these up on YouTube, and I don't want them to get flagged. But if you want to check out a song like Eugene, like the picked guitars in that song off of the album Carrie and Lowell, there's a lot of kind of extra high room noise kind of going on in there. Kind of like what you would hear as me rustling my jacket right now. So I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more of that room noise in on this. So let me just do it on one and see if I can shop that over to the others. I know that that's a big move, but it's sounding pretty good to me in the headphones, or at least it's sounding like what his guitars kind of sound like. So I'm gonna keep. Let me see what happens when I throw this EQ onto everything. Okay. Let's see.
Eyes are drawn on paper. See how quick they fly. Eyes are drawn to points of interest.
Okay, I'm getting a little closer. I'm getting a little closer here. I'm starting to hear more of like the finger attack on the it's not even really attack because it's kind of muted, but that kind of finger picking quality that Sufjan has in a lot of his songs is definitely in that kind of range of frequencies up there, more in the K's. So yeah, let's see here. Now that I've done that, let me just solo all of the acoustic guitars and see if there's anything else I can do. Like, I'm gonna try to find some room noise in the recording and try to excite that. Maybe even throw an exciter on it. So let's see here. Ooh, I did not hear that.
If I'm
It's not really in the mix though.
when you ask me if I'm okay to drive.
Okay, I'm liking what the exciter is doing for this guitar here because it's giving it a little more of a lo-fi quality that is much more indicative in Sufjan's music. So let me see here. Okay, I'm liking that.
But I feel alive.
It's much more roomy. It sounds like I don't know how to describe it. It sounds Sufjan-esque. So let me move that over to my other microphone and see what that does to the overall.
But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive.
Okay. It's sounding good. It's sounding very good. Let's see. So I've got... I might need to put them down in volume a little bit now that I've made that move, but I think overall that is starting to sound like what I want it to sound like. Now, what are these acoustic DI? Okay, not too bad. I might want to bring this down just a little bit and bring this down a little bit. So I'll have this at -1, and then this at -1.8. Okay. Cool. So let's...
I changed back my mind.
I wonder what would happen if I panned these a little bit harder. Let's go 36 on both sides.
Down inside the memory lingers. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive.
Okay. Ben says my oven went off, and I was like, huh, that was an interesting addition to the song. Didn't realize it was coming from my end. Yeah, you know, Sufjan's just really, like, all-inclusive with kind of tones. So, you know, he'll do these weird things like put an oven going off in his song. So I was really just trying to kind of, like, emulate that to the best of my ability. So actually, Ben, that was on my end. You've been had. You've been hoodwinked. No, okay. Oven was in key though. I love when that happens. When like I'll be listening to a song in my car and I'll be backing up, and my backup sensor will like go off, and it'll be within the key of the song. That makes me so happy. Makes me so damn happy. Okay, so I've got some good guitar sounds. So let's see here. And I haven't added any compression yet. I think I'm going to wait on the compression. And definitely, like, at the end of those choruses, those vocals are really taken off super hot. But that's okay, because I can mess with those. But let's see what it sounds like going into the bridge here.
Ask me if I'm okay. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain.
And don't worry, I'll get rid of some of that, like, you know, fret noise and try to EQ that out a little bit. So come back later when I'm doing that kind of stuff.
Life is not anything you thought it'd be.
Let me work on just a little bit of vocal compression before I go, because I'm gonna play you the entirety of the song here in just a second. But I do want to get some compression on those vocals, because I think that it's an important quality of the song to really get that compression right. So let me loop a section. Where's my loop at? Where's my loop at? It's at the front. I don't need you at the front. I need you in the back. I need you in the back. I need you where the party's at. I need you where the party's at, man. Let me do it on the bridge, because that's what I'm really interested in. Okay. Get some stuff down here on the bridge.
Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Life is not worth.
Rest in peace, headphone users. Yeah, my finger slipped, and that put the makeup gain all the way up. I should really be using a mouse when I'm doing this kind of stuff, but I do not have that yet. Because I only have like 2 inputs for, what do you call it, for USB, so I don't have a third one for my mouse. But I might be able to figure that out at some point. But anyway, so sorry about that. Let's see. Let's keep going here.
Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Life is not worth the living.
Okay, liking that. What are you doing? Why am I hearing so much buzz? Oh, it's from that. Okay. So I'm getting that Getting those vocals nice. Let me put this compressor on the two vocals as well, because it's that weird kind of closeness, and yet like it seems like there's a little bit of a pad between you and him when he's singing. So I'm trying to get that, a little bit of that room noise, a little bit of buzz, so it almost sounds like he's recording to a tape machine, and that's why I'm using that vintage, the vintage FET setting on here, because I like it. I like it the best, I think. And so, yeah, let's see here. Let's move this guy over and see what the vocals sound like.
Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be.
Okay. Let me just do something real quick. I'm just going to compress this whole thing. So let's see here.
Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything you thought it'd be. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the...
Okay, this is just for the temporary playback, because obviously you can tell now that I'm talking into some compression that there's definitely compression going on. But I just wanted to throw something on there. I'll take it off. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna play through the entirety of this Sufjan Stevens song, which I guess I'm going to call it Designated Driver. You know, that sounds like a good enough thing based on the chorus and whatnot. And he would definitely write a song about having to be a designated driver and not knowing if he can or not. So here it is in its entirety, Designated Driver by Treeskin in the style of Sufjan Stevens.
Are drawn on paper. See how quick they fly. Eyes are drawn to points of interest. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive. Down inside the basement, I changed back my mind. Down inside the memory lingers. But I feel alive when you ask me if I'm okay to drive. Life is not worth the living. Life is not worth the pain. Life is not anything
Yeah, you hear that click, Ben? I know you hear it. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to do a little bit more mixing and, jockey around with the compression and figure out a way to make that transition into the outro not as awkward with all of that kind of room noise. So I'm gonna figure all of that out. Yeah. So, but thank you all for watching today. This is going to be going up on YouTube as soon as I can get it processed. And then I'm going to be doing a stream probably later tonight as I'm mixing, just to have people jump in and hang if they want to hang while I'm doing that. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the musical stylings of Sufjan Stevens. The song will be up on my Bandcamp page as soon as I'm done with the mixing process, so at the earliest tonight, at the latest tomorrow morning. Thank you all for joining me. You can follow me on Instagram at Michael Dawes, that's me, but I also go by Treeskin, but really only here. None of my friends would call me that. Follow me there. I'm on Facebook under Michael Dawes, as well as Treeskin has a page. And follow the Twitch channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, do all the things. I love you. I really do. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next round. And to take us out, again, we have Streamception!